Hello everyone, this is April, the artist behind InvokeArtSense. Today I bring you another exciting video, this time with part 2 of my sketchbook number 1. So be sure to click the card at the top right there, simply by clicking it to see the part 1 of the sketchbook. So I'm going to quickly move on to the page I left off. I think it was right here. So I'm going to go through this faster than part 1. Part 1 was a little bit long. So this page here is kind of like my draw my day, but this was a draw my future. I was thinking about my future when I go back to America in October, and I wrote like plans to go home, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and stuff like that. And I just drew their icons, their symbols. And so right now, I really need to work on all of them. But so that's my future, and hopefully it'll be good as I work every day. Every day gets better. So this is part of my 100 heads challenge. I really love this one. This one, I love the markers I use for the background, the contrast, and I use just the color erase, a monotone color, and the difference between the background and her just looks amazing. So this is probably my best one. And next page, this is my gouache swatches from Arteza, and I have a video too for this. I did. Yeah, I'll include the video in a card on the top for you to click. But this, I just swatched them out, and I did. Yeah, I did a painting with this. Like kind of a review a little bit. This is oh yeah, I just said goodbye March because I wanted to fill a page, and I'm trying to use both sides of the paper, you know. So, and I've been doing it. And so this is 100 heads challenge 2. I did 2 heads, and I used gouache. I was experimenting with skin tones, and I still need to practice more. But so this guy here looks like David Bowie. Please comment below. Do you think he looks like David Bowie? Because it wasn't intentional, but I just think it looks like a young David Bowie. So I did a total of 23 heads that time. And then here, just to fill a page, hello April Fools. And then this is also another 100 heads challenge head. And I really love this because of the marker work. I started using markers more frequently at this point. I got Shin-On Touch Brush markers by this point. No, I already had them, but I started using them more regularly. So that was her, and I really love her skin tone. It was my first skin tone that I did in this style, a dark skin tone. And this is my favorite drawing in this whole sketchbook, I think. This is also the video for this was very it had more views than others and more comments, and I really think everyone enjoyed it. So this was a 3 marker challenge. I'll include a video on the card up there. Click that. And I just love the little happy hippo with a fairy hippo and some thumbnail, not really thumbnails, but like little marker drawing sketches beforehand to kind of get the colors down before I did the finished piece. I used pale cherry pink, burnt sienna, and pale lavender Shin-On Touch brush markers. So, and I do like doing draw your day. So this day was a Tuesday. I usually do it on Tuesdays because I have more time. And just my goal for getting up early isn't very successful. I wanted to wake up at 6:30, but I snoozed until 8 a.m. And I reset the alarm at 8:30. But I woke up at 8:30, and lately I've been waking up about that time. But I really do need to wake up earlier than that. So this was this was the second. It wasn't April Fool's Day. But everyone did garbage art in their videos, and I wrote who the artists are that did it. So Anyways, it's right here if you're curious. And then I got Flaming Hot Lemon Cheetos from America. My mom mailed them to me. They don't sell that here. And they're just so much better than Korean Cheetos. Korean Cheetos are too sweet. Everything in Korea, as far as snacks, are too sweet. And then this is the day I also uploaded the Flying Hippo video. And these heads are the last heads I did because I honestly got tired of doing them. They do take a lot of time, and I decided to do old men drawings. Old statues and old men. So I did a total of 28 heads, and I used only color erased pencils and monotone color. And then here, just some, I don't know, just some notes from a video, how to like make videos, and how to tell a great story in videos, which I'm still working on. You know, how to make it fun and interactive for people, you know, for your videos. And then these are figure sketches, and I'm getting better and better at them. Just some random figure sketches. This is my no, not my, well, my what do you call it? A butterfly, my butterfly drawing. This one, I'm happy with it. I made her a little bit full figured, using my markers as well. I would probably, if I did it again, I would probably change a few things. There are a few things that are off on proportions and stuff, but I have a video for this too. And I pre-planned her colors beforehand, so her colors really, I love the colors I chose. So this page, I wasn't feeling very good about myself, in general, health, YouTube, stuff like that, my art. So when you feel sad, what do? Get ideas from Instagram, Pinterest, create art, cuddle with your dog or cat. I have a dog. Watch YouTube videos, take care of aquariums. I have fish, drink coffee. I like cappuccino, eat ice cream, watch movies, cook delicious food, steak. But yeah, I don't really, their steak is too expensive in Korea. And so that's it for this page. And then, so this one is some draw this in your style, like video, like what I plan to do for draw this in your style. And I only did 2 so far, but I plan to continue that series, and I probably won't do, you know, all of these, or maybe not even these exact names I wrote down, but because maybe their deadlines are already passed. But maybe I'll do a few more. I'm not sure who, but I'll do more later in my series. So this is thumbnails for Casey the Prompt, 113th prompt, and I did thumbnails before I did the actual finished painting. I'll include the finished painting on the corner there for you to see. I did it in my watercolor sketchbook. This is my ideas for prompts, mysterious creatures, and my planner for the month. So it's also a good idea to plan out what you're going to do, any video plans, or when you want to schedule uploads for videos, which I'm not very consistent on because I am not always feeling very good. I do have back conditions and hip conditions, which, you know, some days I'm great and some days I'm not. So I cannot always stick to a plan, but I'm trying. So right now I don't really have a plan. Maybe Saturdays, one video, Wednesdays, another, and another one during the week if I can. This is the Draw This in Your Video challenge I did. This is the YouTuber, I can't remember her name, Lida Havasi. Yeah, Lida Havasi. I'll include her link below, or also her name on the left. And I really, her hand here messed up because this thumb was supposed to be behind, and when I was doing the final line art and coloring, I drew this nail here which wasn't supposed to be there, so it looks like the thumb is in the front when it was supposed to be in the back. So she has a wrong hand here. Yeah, that's the story of artist's life, putting the wrong hands on things. And this is another one I did in the same video. I'll link the card in the top too, that you can click on it. And so this one I use both. I use Shinhan Touch brush markers for both. And her skin tone was really difficult, but you know, because I didn't have the correct markers, but I did it okay. This is I wasn't feeling exactly great about myself, but I wanted to practice feet, so I drew feet, and I wrote kind of like a good inspirational quote: believe in yourself always and forever, plan, motivation, reflect, creativity, imagine, inspiration, achievement, and dreams. And this I want to finish one day, you know, maybe in on a different paper, but yeah, that's something I did, and I'm happy with that. This is another draw your day. And I did not go to bed that day. I went to bed, well, this was 6:02 a.m. that I did this. I went to bed at 7 a.m. or 7:30 a.m. so I really only slept a couple hours that day. I was super like I wanted to finish a video or something. Draw this in your style video. I think that's what I was doing. And then another inspirational quote: keep going to the top of the mountain. And by this time I had 41 subscribers. Yeah, Amy's Arty Corner that day, and that art teacher. Yeah, so I had a few more, 5 more since my last video, which was very if it made me feel better about myself. And then I have a goal to improve my thumbnails. You know, I need to practice thumbnails more. Need to practice sketching more. And I was practicing more feet. So just a couple feet here. And then goals, thumbnails, make a YouTube play button, which I haven't done yet. Photoshop. So I do have Photoshop now, and I make my thumbnails with Photoshop instead of Canva or PicMonkey. So I'm focusing more on better presentation for people to click on my videos. Then I got Copic Chow markers in these 3 colors. How to live stream. I think I'm not gonna live stream probably for a while, and I'll do it maybe when I'm back in America. Gouache techniques. So I was practicing different thicknesses of gouache, and there was a YouTuber's video I saw. I can't remember her name, but if I do remember, I'll include her name, you know, on the left. Okay, but so she said tea, coffee, milk, cream, and butter, consistency of the gouache. So I did the swatches here, and so then I painted Stitch here. What better way to practice than to draw your favorite character? So this is very opaque. I probably like gouache better when it's more watercolor consistency, but this is okay too. And next page, I did a video of this. Most of these drawings in here, I have finished videos of these. I have videos. And so this is an octopus and elephants. Dumbo came out, so I was I was just into elephants at that time. So I drew 3 cute elephants hanging off of an octopus. But later I realized, oh well, I probably sketched them in, but I didn't see them as I was doing my finished line art. The tentacles should have been, you know, extended here behind its body, and I missed the little cups. Some things you do in a hurry, well, I still like it. Simple is not bad. And then so this one is a sketch I did before the octopus, And then after the octopus, you know, it bled, so I kind of lost her a little bit. But so I just decided to draw lines around the staining, the bleeding parts, and make it foliage and vines. And then the little elephants, I lined them again here, so they're just like happy little elephants hanging off of her. And then horse and carriage, banana peel and stapler was another prompt from Casey Golden. I'll include the card at the top. So this prompt was actually very fun and very interesting, very challenging. So I did thumbnails or sketches beforehand, and then the finished piece, I'll have to turn this book a little bit like this. Okay, all right, so the finished piece is done with watercolors. I really got more comfortable using watercolors doing the prompts from the 500 prompts book that Casey Golden is doing. And it's just, I'm not as afraid, and I just go in and start coloring. And this book isn't even really made for watercolors, but it works out well. And this is some hand studies. So yeah, so to get better at hands, and I'm getting better, but still need more practice. And then this little Sharpei is so lonely because I didn't want to draw any more dogs, so he's so sad. And then this is if you ever saw the original Hulk series, the very first one, this is the Hulk. But I was just I got my Copic chows, and I got the 6 colors here, and I just wanted to sketch without sketching first. So I sketch with markers, just like a freestyle, expressive, color only sketch. And I like the drawing, but she is the Hulk original, without CGV, only painting of the body and face. No. And then this one is Draw Your Day. I watched Dumbo on Saturday prior to this, and so I was very Dumbo motivated, elephant motivated. So I have an elephant here and an octopus. Oh, I think it's because I put an octopus because I ate live octopus on Saturday that day too. So this is I had 45 subscribers by that day, 16th of April, and I made my video was Copic Child's first impressions, and Dumbo, I watched Dumbo. This one was supposed to be a draw this in your style from Kellogg's. I think his name was Kellogg's Loops. But I wasn't feeling it. I even did I even tried to do a finished piece with this, but the skin tones, it ended up looking like she had a sickness and problem. So with watercolors, I still need to practice with skin tones, so I just gave up on it and didn't finish it. Didn't even upload this because I'm not happy with it. But it's one of those things. Your sketchbook is not always going to be great. You're not going to be always wonderful and perfect drawings. Even this one is not perfect. I really wasn't feeling it either. Yesterday I put some more color down, but I'm not patient with colored pencils, and I can finish them if I want to. But it's in the sketchbook. It was just on the back page. On this side here I did watercolor, so I just wanted to put something down on this page. It's a beautiful beta, but so I like the background though. And then here we have another prompt from Casey Golden from 500 Prompts, and this one I didn't know thumbnails, but this one was toothpaste and thunderstorm, and I was really happy with this. I used drawing gum first here to have the white highlighted outline, and just went with it, and it was just wonderful. I love the colors here. And then this is I use tracing paper to transfer to the finished watercolor paper or single watercolor paper. And I use color erase. I have the sketching video that I did as well. So this one is Demeter, the goddess of harvest, and YouTube Artist Collective all did mythological characters, and I wanted to join in unofficially, but I joined in, and I did the sketch and the finished watercolor piece, and I'll link the card at the top. And then this is the last page in the sketchbook. I'm really happy with this, even if I probably should change a few things I didn't realize. So here her neck, it looks like she has no neck. Her hair should have been either more forward, or there should have been a bit of her neck popping out here. But as I often do, I tend to not see those things until I finish the piece. But this is her dress. I use Copic Chow's. They blend so much better than Shannon Touch brush markers. Shannon Touch brush markers are very saturated and they don't blend as nicely. But all the other ones are Shannon Touch brush markers, and it says thank you for looking through my sketchbook. And thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like. And see you next time for the next exciting video. I have many more exciting videos coming out. So join me in my art journey and have a wonderful day.